Hi yogis, Emma Maidment here, and welcome along to your 20-minute full bloom yoga session. We are going to get straight into it. We don't have a lot of time. So when you're ready, jump on your magic carpet and join me for this deep dive ride into you. So when you're ready, find yourself a comfortable position to sit in. And you're just going to sit for a moment, close down your eyes, and just do a few little physical checks to settle your physical body. So see if you could roll your shoulders, your head and your neck, maybe even a little bit of movement through your torso, and then take the tension out of your fingers so that you're inviting in this softening in your body. And as you start to feel your physical body begin to settle down, bring your attention to your breath. And begin to notice as you breathe in and out, don't change the breath just yet, how you're breathing. The practice of yoga goes so far beyond just stretching our hamstrings and opening our hips. It is an awareness practice. Think of it kind of like a boot camp for your awareness, so that you cultivate a deeper sense of knowing who you are, what you are, beyond just the physical layer of skin. And so as you bring your attention to your breath and you notice how it is that you are breathing, bring a sense of awareness into how that breath makes you feel. Perhaps there's a lot going on in your mind. Perhaps there's some physical stuff going on in your body. And you ask yourself, how does your heart feel? And be honest. And know that at the end of this 20-minute session together, it's probably going to feel a lot different. We can use this tool of yoga as a way of transforming energy in the body. Energy never goes anywhere, it just transforms into something else. So whatever energy it is that you're sitting with today, just take a full breath in, fill all the way out from the belly, hold it at the top, and then open your mouth, a big exhale. Let it out. 2 more like that. Fill out from the belly to the chest, and then exhale out of the mouth. 1 more time. Belly, chest, and then exhale out of the mouth. Go ahead and return to a natural breath in and out through your nose. And see if you can just cultivate a sense of evenness as you inhale and exhale in and out through your nose. And then begin to take your hands into a prayer out in front of your heart space. And take a moment just to set an intention. What word or a saying or a mantra could you have and hold in your heart to keep you present just for the next few minutes together? Big breath into that intention, like you're inviting it in and filling it up into your heart. And then exhale as though you're sending it on out, knowing that what you send out is what will come back. Go ahead, blink the eyes open, sweep the arms up overhead, take a big stretch up. As you reach the arms up, hold onto your left wrist with your right hand and take a side bend up and over to the right. Get open through the whole left side of your waist. Come back through center as you inhale and change sides. Hold the right wrist. Give a little pull as you go all the way over. Good, 1 more time. Come all the way up. So opening up here through the heart and lung line in the body, which runs from the inner line of your arm all the way up to your chest. Come back through center and change sides. When we open up into the heart space, we start to cultivate a deeper connection to this energetic area. Reach the arms up, big breath in, take the hands back behind you, interlace the palms, roll the shoulders open, and lean back and open. Take a big breath in, and a full breath out. Nice soft elbows. Good. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, and as you exhale, come on over onto all fours. And from here, we'll stack the buttocks on top of the knees, and we'll walk the arms forward, bringing the head, the chin, or whatever you can down towards the floor for puppy pose. Good. And then here, with each inhale, feel the back of your body inflating. And with each exhale, can you feel as though your head and shoulders and heart is melting to the mat? 1 more big breath in. Full breath out. Walk your hands over to the right and lean your hips to the left. And so the heart space in yoga, the Anahata chakra, as it's referred to, extends front and back in your body. And when this area is closed off from our kind of more modern, sedentary and not so great posture lifestyle, we're energetically closing off the heart space. Take one more breath here. And then gently crawl your way over to the other side, leaning your hips back, getting a big stretch through the side of your body, and breathing into your heart, forward and back, side to side. And so as we move through our postures today, with this emphasis of opening up into the heart space, we're cultivating a deeper sense of who we are, beyond layers of skin. Take one more big breath in. Full breath out, fully blooming into our purpose, our dharma, as we call it in yoga. Walk your hands forward, come into puppy pose. One more big breath in and a full breath out. Good. From puppy pose, bring the elbows down to the floor and then snake your way like you are Beyonce all the way down to the mat. Tuck your toes under, you're in a sphinx pose. Press the elbows down, wrap the underarms back like you're holding 2 rolled up newspapers. And as you inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale with the toes tucked, scoop through the tail, come on up, look towards your belly. You're in a plank on your forearms. 2 more like that. Lower down, lift the chest, lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, plugging down, wrapping the underarms back, come into your forearm plank. 1 more time. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, come on up, forearm plank, stay there. Try to keep your buttocks in line with your shoulders. You're wrapping your underarms back, and now we step into the fullness of expression of what it feels like to feel strong from the belly to the heart. Ribs to hips, wrap the underarms back, press out through the feet, hold for 3. You got it for 2. 1, begin to walk your feet in, lift your hips up. You're in a dolphin pose. Surprise. Go ahead and pedal through your feet. Say, I love you to your hamstrings. Should feel really good. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Don't drop those 2 rolled up newspapers. Don't give up on me. 1 more full breath in. Lift the belly in and up. Full breath out. Good. Bend the knees. Come on down. Child's pose. Arms reach forward. Toes together. Knees apart. Settle yourself. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. Go ahead, press into the hands. Come on up into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. For a moment, just pedal the feet side to side, swaying through the hips. Should feel pretty nice in the back of the body. Now, it's a myth that your heels have to touch the floor in down dog. You will not reach enlightenment if your heels touch the floor, yeah? So keep your knees bent, lift your hips to the sky, and lengthen your spine. Yeah, that beautiful vagus nerve, the Sushumna Nadi, the central energetic channel of energy that runs along your spine, is how we move prana, how we move life force in the body. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Good. Now, as you inhale, rise up onto the tips of the toes, ripple forward, come into plank. And as you exhale, bend the knees, hips up and back, downward dog. 3 more times. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, hips up and back. Good. Keep going like a wave. We're just unraveling tension in the spine and the heart and the chest, getting the core involved. 1 more ripple forward. Good. All the way back. Last one. Come on forward and stay. You're in a plank pose. Wrap the underarms back. Hold for 3. Good. For 2, and then bend the arms lower down to your belly. From here, walk your fingertips out wide. Tent the fingers, so like you've got little cupcakes under your palms. Press down, and as you inhale, round the spine, come all the way up and open. And as you exhale, come on back down. 2 more. Inhale, open, expand. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, come on up, stay up. Dip the left shoulder, look over the right. Come back through center, dip the right shoulder, look over the left. Good. Come back through center, open the chest, open the heart. Exhale, fold on back down. Good. Take the hands now beside the ribs. You're going to sweep through into upward facing dog, lifting the thighs, opening through the chest, through the heart. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Straight away from downward facing dog, lift your right leg up to the sky as you inhale. As you exhale, curl the knee to your nose. Place your heel and your toe to the mat and come on up into warrior 1. So the back foot is on kind of a bit of a 45-degree angle here. If that feels terrible in your lower back, lift the back heel and be in crescent lunge. Arms come up. Good. And then take the hands back behind you. Interlace the hands, open the shoulders, open the chest, big breath in. Humble warrior, bow on in. Right shoulder touches the inner seam of your right leg, or maybe it rests on top of the right knee. Now the tendency here is for the right hips to fall to the side. Keep the hip wrapping back. Crown of the head is long. Arms up overhead. Breathe for 3. Good, you guys. For 2,
For 1, come on back up, warrior 1, arms overhead, pick up the back left heel and come into crescent lunge. Inhale, good, simple twist as you exhale, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up and open to the sky. Take it over into Cleopatra pose, come to the outer edge of both feet, lower the hips down, open your chest, big breath in to reach back. Good, and then as you exhale, frame the front foot, straighten the legs and fold into pyramid pose. Take a halfway lift, lengthen out. And then as you exhale, humbly bow your head towards your shin. As you inhale, bring the gaze forward, step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Good. Press into the feet, round the spine to stand. Arms reach all the way up overhead. Big stretch up. And then as you exhale, soft knees folding back down. Take a halfway lift, lengthen your beautiful heart forward. Exhale to fold down, plant the hands, come on back into a plank pose. You can always bring your knees down to back off the intensity here. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, lower down to your belly. We're coming back into our rolling cobras. Fingertips out wide, inhale, roll the spine, open the chest. Exhale back down. So you're moving the spine like a wave. So it's not static, it's really fluid as it moves up and down. And notice where you feel tension and can you bring the breath in to soften it. Good, back down. Upward dog is where we go. Hands beside the ribs. Pull through. Open through your chest. Lift the thighs. Come on up and back. Downward facing dog. Full inhale. Open your mouth as you exhale. Ha. Left leg to the sky. Inhale. Knee to nose as the breath out. Curl it in. Place it in between your hands. Come on up, warrior 1. Good. As you press out through the feet, hug in through the inner thighs. So you're always doing this inner slurp, switching on your deep core line. Take the hands back behind you, opposite grip if you can. Roll the shoulders open, big breath in. Humble warrior, bow on in, beautiful work. Allow yourself to bow with humility here. Now we open the heart, it's a big open expression, then we bow with reverence to the earth. Take one more big breath in. One more full breath out. As you inhale, we come on through warrior 1, then we lift the back heel. We're in crescent lunge. Inhale to the top. Good. Right hand comes down, simple twist. Left arm reaches open to the sky. Feel the expansion. Come on in Cleopatra pose. Outer edge of both feet. Reach the left arm back, open through the chest. Inhale, and then straighten the front leg as you fold on in to pyramid pose. Take a little halfway lift, wrap the left hip back, and then fold on in. There's that hamstring. Lift the chest, lift the heart, step forward. Halfway lift, fold as you exhale. Good, come on to stand. Big breath in, reach the arms overhead, and then exhale, fold all the way back down. Listen for the change. Bend the knees, chair pose. Set your hips back, reach your arms up. Now, a couple of options here. If your shoulders do not love being in this overhead position and it gets pinchy, reach the hands forward or bring them to prayer, yeah? You didn't come here to make your shoulders any more tight. If it feels okay, or any tighter would be better English. If it feels okay, reach the arms up overhead and you're still holding those rolled up newspapers. So you're feeling that wrapping down and engagement. And then you're lifting your pubic bone forward and up. You're drawing in and up through your pelvic floor and you're sitting your butt back. Take one more inhale. You got an exhale. Bring your butt all the way down to the floor. Here we go. Navasana boat pose. Whoo. Knees can be bent or straight. Make good choices. As you reach the arms forward, open the palms. So you're rotating the chest, creating expansion and lift. Take a full inhale, hug the inner thighs. Good, exhale, come on down, low boat. More times, inhale, come up. Whew. Exhale, take it down. Remember, knees can be bent. One more, inhale, come on up. Exhale, come on down. Last one, come on up. Good, then come on down, stay down, low boat 5. You can do it. 4, lift your pubic bone forward and up. Ribs, hips, 3, 2, bend the knees, rock back, feet to the floor, chair pose, no hands. You can do it. Step into your power. I believe in you. Big breath in. That's it, beautiful yogis. Fold. Oh, surprise. Got a little bit of core work in there. Take a halfway lift, lengthen out. Fold on in. Bring your hands to the mat. Step back into plank pose. Take a big breath there. Lower slowly down to your belly. Good. This time, when you get there, take your arms out like little cactus arms. Make sure your elbows and your shoulders line up. Bring your left ear to the mat. I'm going to keep mine lifted so I don't completely squish the microphone, but your head will be down like this. And then you're going to lift your back leg up and stretch through the front of your left pec. Now your right hand can reach forward. It can wrap back around behind you, or the fingertips can stay on the floor. 3 breaths, open the front of the left shoulder. Oh, those pec muscles get really tight. Take one more breath in and a breath out. Come back through center and then bring the right elbow down and we change sides. If you're like me, I've got a 6-month-old baby at the moment. I'm filming this and carrying him around all day definitely tightens these muscles. If you're someone who sits at a desk a lot, you'll feel this. If you do a lot of gym work, you'll feel this. Pretty much everyone will feel something here. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Come on back through center and just for a moment relax. Do what I call laying on beach pose. Take your hands out in front of you, rest your head down, shake your beautiful booty, get a moment of softness. And then just feel what energy is it that's pulsating through your body. We've already shifted and moved. The body is starting to awaken. Good. Take the hands back behind you, interlace the palms. Now, I want you to imagine you're holding an avocado under your chin and it's organic. So you've paid like $8 for it and you do not want to drop it. And as you inhale, we'll lift up into Shalabhasana. Now you can keep the legs down or lift them. Inner thighs hug together. Shoulders are opening here, but we're not pulling back. So there's no tension in the lower back. Think about lifting your pubic bone forward and up or drawing your ribs towards your hips to keep your belly and your core joining the party. Good. You're still holding that avo. Breathe for 3. Ooh, good. In and out for 2. And then slowly relax. Come back to laying on beach pose. Let your head rest. Shake your hips. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Good. We'll come on up one more time. Opposite interlace of the hands. Interlace the hands. Inhale. Lift up. 5 breaths at the top. So you're lifting your pubic bone forward and up. There's no tension in your lower back. You're holding an avocado with your chin. So the tendency here in this shape is we lead with our chins. Yeah, but that's not going to get you anywhere. Draw the chin in, lengthen through the spine for 3. Keep breathing for 2. And then soften yourself down. Shake your hips. Take a full breath in. Beautiful work, yogis, and a full breath out. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Toes together, knees out wide, arms extend forward. Full breath in, full breath out. Good. As you inhale, walk yourself back so you come to sit up on your shins. That was nearly a bit of a tongue tie there. Good. From here, you're going to tuck the toes under. Take your hands to your hips and think about lifting your pubic bone forward and up. So you're not tucking your tailbone, but there's a gentle scooping action that creates length in your back. Now, as you hold on to your hips, anchor your pelvis down. And then imagine that you're in Austin Powers and you have 2 nipple guns and you're turning them up towards the ceiling. Yeah, so as you press the hips down, we wrap the underarms, wrap the elbows back rather, and we lift our nipple guns to the ceiling as you push the hips forward. Now, notice here, I'm not crunching into my lower back, I'm thinking up. My chest is lifting up. My nipple guns are going to the sky, to the moon. Now, if that feels okay, you can take the hands back to the heels. And if you want to come into the full shape, you drop the head back. Ustrasana, camel pose, like a beautiful shot of espresso to keep your heart going and pumping alive. Feel the vibration, the lift. Even if you're in the first option, breathe for 3. Good. For 2. If you've come all the way back, keep the head back, bring the hands back to the hips, and then your heart guides you forward. The chin is the last to come in, and we all meet seated here with the palms facing up. Connect with breath. Feel what it is that you're experiencing in your energetic body, in your subtle body, in the layers of yourself beyond just the beautiful stretching that we've done and the strengthening that we've done in the body. We're starting to unravel tension on so many levels so that we can step into the fullness of who we are. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Good. We'll counter that with a little bit of a downward dog. Take the hands forward, tuck the toes, and just pedal through the feet, just using it to lengthen out the spine. After all of that beautiful spinal extension. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Good, then bring your gaze forward, either step or jump in between your legs, in between your hands, rather. or between your legs, that would be harder. Legs lengthen out nice and long. We'll take a forward fold. Now you can take your hands underneath your knees as you round on in, or if you have a little bit more flexibility, you might be reaching the hands forward or holding around the feet. Your choice. Even just being here with your hands under your knees and your head coming down is a really beautiful place to be. Okay. Gaze is down at your shins, spine is long. So imagine you have a little flashlight in between your butt and you're turning it up towards the sky. So you feel that nice tilt of the pelvis to elongate the spine. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more time, a full breath in and a full breath out. Gently bring yourself all the way back up and make your way down onto your backs. When you get there, hug both knees into your chest. Give yourselves a little hug. And then when you're ready, coming into Shavasana, lengthening the legs out wide, the palms to face up, and just closing down your eyes. And just for a few moments, I know we don't have long left in our time together, but just for a few moments, breathe into your heart. Notice how your heart feels. Take a deep breath into your nose. And as you breathe out of your mouth, feel the energy moving from your heart down your arms and out your fingers. This light beam of energy. One more like that. Breathe in. Let it go. Of course, if you have the time and the space in your day to stay, then please stay. If you're ready to move on, begin to twinkle your fingers and your toes and make your way back to a seat in your own time. When you arrive in a seat, we'll take a lotus mudra. So we'll connect the fingers, the pinkies together, the thumbs together, and the rest of the fingers will open. And this lotus mudra is a beautiful, beautiful metaphor. And as you close the eyes, begin to imagine your hands as if they were a lotus flower. And the lotus is this beautiful metaphor, this beautiful example that even through the murkiness, beauty emerges. And sometimes we have to trudge through the mud in order to fully bloom and open into the lotus of the heart. The heart by nature is pure love. It is unbounded. It is only that we place these shackles over it. And so as you feel yourself, your heart energetically opening like a lotus, what would it look like for you to bring this into your life? To live from a place of love, of abundance, of giving, and of receiving, because it goes both ways. Knowing that you are worthy, you are enough. As you step into this new phase of understanding, perhaps just a little bit deeper, of having an experience with who and what you are, which is love. Gently feel your lotus hands close together into a prayer. And if there's another intention, a word, something to take with you from this practice, call it in. And we'll finish with one breath in together and out. And bowing into ourselves and one another, honoring the light in each and every one of us. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or your evening, and I'll hopefully see you all again really soon.